Hello. Hi, chat. Hello, chat. I'm very sorry. So, I'm a little sicky sick. I'm a little sicky sick. My tummy hurt. I had tummy problems. I do the funny meme and get tummy problems. Hello. Hello everyone. Hi. Hello. Are we? Hold on. I gotta move over a little bit so you guys can see the wave. Hello. Hi everyone. We playing more Limbus. Miss Streams by cut up, so I'm glad you're on Canto with 3. Thank you. I'm excited. And yes, it does get better. It does get better. I'm excited. I've been hearing that it goes better. Ooh. Sorry, I'm wow. It is a lot to say. I got a lot to say. Whew. I have mouth and I must scream. Alright, we're gonna get into the game. We're gonna probably do a little bit of, just a tiny bit of grinding. Just a tiny bit of grinding, and I can talk about my weekend, because the weekend was fun, but tiring, and I'm also sick after my weekend. Oh, it's get well soon? I'm probably get well soon. I should. I know the problem. It's all of my own doing too, so I can't be upsetty spaghetti. I can't be upsetty spaghetti because it's all... Yo! It's all of my own doing, so I can't really be too pressed about it. So... I went out to the thing. I went out to the city thing. The thing I can't really talk about too much because it could dox me, and I don't want to be doxed. And I don't want people to swarm because doxing stuff. Excusez-moi. But... Huh? Yes, I am. But, basically, I went to the thing. I had a lot of fun. I got new crystals. I got new crystals for the crystal collection. I got a bunch of new crystals for the crystal collection, and they're sitting on my altar now, and I'm very, very happy that I have crystals on my altar because they look so pretty. They're still in their Ziploc baggies, so it's a little silly. But, you know, it's completely fine. It's better than it was. I have new crystals, and it makes me happy. I got new tea. I'm very excited to try the new tea. I haven't tried it yet. Well, I should say a tea mix-in. We got juniper berries there. As you guys don't know, I really like juniper. And we got juniper berries that we can use to make tea, and I'm very excited. Trying to think of what else. I got some pendants. I got some cute pendant necklaces. We got soap. We got soap. Because my roommate Chiron went with me and my parents because I needed to get over to my parents' house to get there. I was like, hey Chiron, I don't want to be walking around alone. You should come with me. And they're like, okay. I don't want to be walking around alone like a loser. So we ended up walking around and getting stuff. Very important. Yes. So we got a lot of stuff. We also ended up getting... Well, let me see. Let me look up what this is. Let me look up what it's called. I actually am very curious what this dish was called. I know it was, Yes, that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to get the name of it right. Salchipapas? Salchipapas? Hold on, how do you pronounce this? Salchipapa? Hold on, how do you pronounce this? Can I Google Translate, tell me how to pronounce this. Hold on. Google, show me this dish. Show me this. Okay, it's Google Translate. Google Trans. I just W Pride, Google Trans. I don't know why it didn't add translate, but it did do Google Trans. It's very silly. It literally just... Okay. Switch. Yeah, it's salchipapa. Salchipapa! Like, they're fries with sausage on them. And topped with, like, ours were topped with onions and nacho cheese and garlic sauce. And it was really, really good. Humst ever! The place put, like, half an onion on ours. So it was, like, half an onion on top of normal fries. And it was like, there's so much onion! Because my parents had also gotten themselves a basket of it, which is why we got the basket of it. And theirs did not have as much onion, but ours was like overly oniony, and it was like, oh. But no, I also got my favorite ice cream again. I got my favorite ice cream. Oh my god, I was so happy. So I have a very specific favorite ice cream flavor that I can only get from one place nearby. It's a local place, so I can't talk about it. But it's a very specific flavor. Huh? But it's a very, very specific flavor that they only make for the event. They have it at each of their stores afterwards, but they only make it really for the event, and not all of the stores will carry it, and none of the ones near me carry it. So I got a really special ice cream. And it's my favorite ice cream flavor of all time, and it's so good, and I was literally... My mother only ate a couple bites of hers, because she can't have too much sugar, because she's pre-diabetic. But I was able to finish hers off for her, and it was so good. It was so good. However, the reason I mention this is because the salchipapa had cheese on it, and I had ice cream. And then I had alcohol. Because the place was hosted at a winery. The event this year was hosted at a winery. So we ended up doing a tasting. Because I never tried mead before, but they had a bunch of specialty meads. So we tried a bunch of specialty meads, and I had I'm not telling them any of the flavors of them. I'd rather stay safe than sorry, just in case. Yeah. Because if they know that they only had those specific types of it, they could easily just search, like, those specific types of mead and probably find the place that it was. But I tried mead for the first time. I tried, like, 3 different types of mead. I had the equivalent of a glass's worth of 14%. Now, I usually only drink things that are 5% and under, so you guys can probably imagine how the rest of the day went. After I, a lactose-intolerant person, ate a thing of basically a type of South American, I think is what it said. Salchipapa? That's South American? It's Argentinian in origin, I believe.
Yeah, it was an Argentinian.
Yeah. It was sweet. Oh my god, the mead was so good. It was the only alcohol that I've ever had that didn't have that burning sensation in the back of my throat, and I was really, really happy about it. It was so sweet.
Really?
It was... No. You gotta remember, I grew up on fucking cheap wine. We grew up on cheap wine in this house. All of it was, like, always bitter or, like, burned the back of your throat.
Your parents work.
They do. But the mead was so good. One of the ice cream shops I go to has a self-service kind of thing, so my favorite thing to do is challenge myself to make the fuggliest looking ice cream I can. That's fair. It's really funny, because the ice cream that I like, on the outside, it just looks like you're eating vanilla. But it's got a bunch of different flavors in it. And it was really good. I grew up on no wine. My parents don't drink. Fair. I didn't drink any wine before I was of legal age. We don't condone underage drinking. I remind everybody now that I am in fact 24. So I've been able to drink for 3 years. And then when I mean that, I mean like when my parents were like, hey, we're gonna pop up some wine because it's Christmas. You want some? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, ew, this is gross. Yeah. But I really liked the mead. It was really good. The only issue is it's a very, very high alcohol percentage. So I can't stomach it that well. I especially can't stomach it well when I have pretty much the only food I'm eating in the day having dairy in it, which I am very lactose intolerant of. So, yeah, I was sick. Moral of the story, listen to your body. Don't eat the things that makes your body angry.
Think of it. It's probably not.
We also did get fast food later in the same day. Yeah, we were wanting McDonald's. So I said, go get me McDonald's. Call me Frankenstein, the way I'd be making monsters. Absolutely, absolutely. Me whenever I play anything that has a character creator. No, I make pretty characters and character creators. 24, more like 2400. Hey, no. I'm not ancient, you're ancient. You're ancient. You're literally an ancient I'm not ancient! I'm not old. Fastest way to cause an emergency detox, Lamau. Oh, it gets worse, don't worry. Don't worry, it gets worse. So the day after, it was, because I do D&D on Sundays, that's why we don't stream on Sunday nights, is because we have D&D. So, we go to D&D, and note, I hadn't really eaten anything all that day, because my stomach was still hurting. But I brought some tea with me. I sat and drank tea. We go to 2 of our party members' houses, and the other 2 party members also go there. So they come in, they haven't eaten either, and they decide to order pizza. Extra cheese pizza. Super cheesy pizza.
Literally cheese so heavy and ripping off the slice.
Yeah. Oh, it's hilarious. No, I think they did. I don't know. We'll see. But it was literally one of the players literally accidentally went to pick up their slice and had all the cheese and toppings slide off because of how greasy and thing. And I didn't bring my lactate because I didn't know we were going to be having pizza. When I tell you, I woke up at 2 in the morning last night with the worst fucking stomach cramps. It was so bad. It was so bad. I had the worst stomach pain all last night, and I'm like, I still gotta go to work today. I don't have any time off. I don't have PTO. I don't have PTO right now because I used it all already. So what ended up happening is I went to work today and was like so fucking sick still. And I came home and I crashed, which is why we had to start stream late. I love how we took the first, let's see, like 15 minutes of stream to just, yeah, the reason I was late was because of this whole large convoluted story, which basically sums up to I poisoned myself with lactose. And I'm paying the price for it. My tummy hurt. My tummy hurt. Hello, Manager Dante. Oh no. Oh no, Virgil. Virgil, I'm sorry. I had to call in. I almost called in sick. I called in sick and then Virgil said no. You must drive today. We are in Canto 3. You cannot call out sick when we're in Canto 3.
Can't call it peak.
I can't call out sick for the start of peak. Alright. Speaking of Virgil, we got the scary Don Quixote cutscene. That scared me. He's scary. I feel bad for my dear Don Quixote. I feel so bad for Pim. So bad for
The
Pim.
key art, like the art of like Don Quixote standing there proudly through the window.
That was fucking hilarious, and I fucking broke down laughing. Virgil, I'm Virgilus. You're allowed to have a nickname. You're allowed to have a nickname. You're allowed to have a nickname. It's to foster. We have nicknames. It fosters. We have nicknames. It fosters a sense of the community within the sinners and gets them to perform better. I swear. It's totally because I don't have a hard time pronouncing. Wait, is that how you pronounce it? I've been saying Virgilus. It's her. It's Laika. Hello. She gets better. Yes. We're going. My nickname's just Verge is fine. Badge. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh.
Badulus. Badgicil.
Oh.
Virgin from Devil May Company. I don't feel bad for Virgil for making him actually do some work. Absolutely not. Whoa, it's like, whoa, it's Widow. Hello. Verge ill us. I mean, I'm very ill. I hope Verge isn't illus. Let's get into the game. Let's get into the game before I be even more cringe. Ah! Angry! 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 They're making me do large exclamation more. Actually, do I need to do excavation, or can I just dump stat? I'm dump statting into my ones that I like.
I mean, if you hit a wall, you can't progress past, but yes.
Let's see if we're at that wall yet. I do have Spider Faust and Grippy. I have Spider Faust and Grippy socks, so we'll be fine. To battle Spider Faust and Grippy socks. I don't know who that is talking there, but Heathcliff from Apprentice. Hello, Heathcliff. I will attempt to be nice to you, but if you hear Heathcliff slander, it's because we don't usually like Heathcliff in this house. It's funny. My roommate's favorite character is Heathcliff, and I don't like it. Who's the tall, shiny man with the red eyes? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. I'm the storm that is approaching, encroaching. The Rhodian, come get help me. Virgin Duntilk? Quickly large mustache brother. Who is Grippy Socks? Grippy Socks is he who grips, or Faust who grips? It's Grippy Sinclair. We call him Grippy Socks because he needs grippy socks. He's the one who grips. With the conflict sorted out, the bus finally departed. After we saw a fucking Don Quixote almost get murked by Virgil. We're just going. We gotta keep going. Sinclair, the one who grips is Faust. The one who shall grip is Sinclair. Yeah, Grippy Claire. Grippy Socks Sinclair. There's Grippy Socks Faust and there's Grippy Socks Sinclair. Don't call her, she's gonna beat me. Looking at the windows evoked a strange feeling in the passengers. Check out those people. They look like they haven't a care in the world. This is way different from the roads we've been through. I guess our manager Bud's first time traveling to the middle of the nest. I like it when he calls me Bud. I like it when he calls me Bud. Hey, grips you, don't grip me!
차이가 심하죠.
The fuck is going on a YouTube chat?
둥지마다 저마다의 고유 문화와 역사가 다르고요.
There's a world of difference between nests and the backstreets. Besides the net, each nest has its own cultural heritage. Attention all. Our destination is the town of Claw. Claw? Claw. Call. Wait, no, not Claw. Wait, no, I'm dyslexic. Call. Call? Kalu. Qual? Chiron, I can't pronounce this. Kalu? Kalu. Situated in Nest K, investigation revealed that a passage connected to a lobotomy corp ranch exists somewhere in that village. Oh no! What's wrong with my twink? What's wrong with him? As soon as the name Kalu? Koala? Gray Carl Gray. Holy crap, it's gonna be 31 degrees Celsius. Oh yeah, we also have a heat wave coming up. I'm very lucky I get paid tomorrow, and I'm very lucky that I worked extra shifts during last week, so that way I could get more money, because we're probably now, with some discounts, gonna be able to afford an air conditioner for my bedroom, so I can stop getting heat rash. Oh, that's the other thing. Caca! Don't want to be gripped. I can't wait till we have the YouTube AI like summary of what's going on in chat, because it's probably just gonna be, I don't want to get gripped. Chat does not want to be gripped.
I don't think that.
Yes. As soon as the name, you know what, we're just skip it, was mentioned, Sinclair lapsed into fear once again and started trembling. No, my son! My son! As if something were coming after him. My son! But as you have told me, a third party has occupied the surrounding area, the area surrounding the branch of that branch facility. Bleh. This is why I requested an additional recon operation for clearance. Preliminary Observation Unit 3 from the before team has been dispatched. Mr. Effie and Miss Sade should be with them by now. Get a grip, Sinclair. No, poor baby. Poor baby's been traumatized. We'll receive report from them once they get a good grasp of the situation. Shortly afterward, the bus entered a quiet woodland path leading to the village. Lush green trees, rarely found in the back streets, began to decorate the scene, providing a comforting sight. But that was soon disturbed by something odd. I could see an ominous billow of smoke rising in the distance. Why is the smoke coming from?
Sinclair?
Oh boy! Chat, will you get mad if I start giving him the Morty voice?
Yeah.
Chiron will get mad if I start using the Morty voice. Okay. He's got a good grasp on the situation. I'm not dealing with a panicking crowd, Dante. No. Huh? Poor baby boy. Oh, here comes mom. Here comes mom to save baby boy. Sinclair? Charon, turn. Evasive maneuver. Rumble tumble. Manager Dante, all the sinners are traumatized. They're so traumatized. They're so traumatized. I love them, but they're traumatized. The bus made a sharp turn to the left shortly before a giant nail flew in and noisily embedded itself in the back window. Who the hell was that? I almost kicked it. Huh. I thought I'd run a test with projectile at such a velocity. This does suggest that the windows need to be reinforced a little. That was aimed directly at us. This must be the faction the 4 team warned us about. The employees of N-Corp. Verge, Mephi got hurt. Chiron is sad. Oh, baby girl!
멈추지 않으면 더할 기세군.
Doesn't look like they'll stop anytime soon.
전 한자.
Off the bus, all. I'm sorry, is he a fucking crusader? As we got off the bus, a group stood in the way, clad head to toe in rusty armor with faded coats of white.
정차.
Halt! You may not use this road. You should have said so in the first place, cause what's about our windshield, eh, mugger? Bring a giant nail like a javelin is crazy work. You're rather rude for someone who attacked us without warning. Isn't it at least common courtesy to state your affiliations?
우리는 이단 신문관.
We are Inquisitor. Oh no! They never expect the Spanish Inquisition! I didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition! We are the nail that fixes the blasphemous and the hammer that strikes down the sinful. Well, shit.
인사. 나겔 운트 하모의
It's what?
직원이라는 걸 어렵게도 말하네요.
Nagaloon hammer? What? Saw post from someone in China that even his pigs get an AC. Aww. Red mist. Wait, wrong red fix. What the fuck? That's a lot. That is a lot of words. That's a lot of acronyms all at once. Too bad I don't know what any of them mean. Except I'm stupid. Fuck my eye. Red mist mentioned? I don't know what they mean by that. I've only ever played this one. So, N-Corp, what's the... That's one convoluted way to tell someone you're an employee of Nagel and Hammer, also known as Nail and Hammer.
지금은 이단 신봉자를 정화하고 있으므로
You shall not proceed, as we are in the midst of cleansing heretical dissonance. Heretics! Hey now, we just want to pass through. We're not looking for any trouble. We're on the... a tour! That's right, this is a tour bus. Really? Labeled as a tourist all of a sudden, the sinners exchanged looks in silence. To prevent another disastrous first impression, Gregor was doing what he could, even though his efforts fell flat for the most part, to gently appease the armored crowd. Accompanied by an attempt at the kind, harmless smile a tourist would wear. Oh, baby! My dumb baby boy! My dumb sweet husband! God damn it, Gregor! Gred, I've been thinking, since this... Greg, I've been thinking this since the job at the mine, but are you into these kind of bits? That's not exactly it. My poor boy just wants to be an actor, let him. Oh, it's based off of Damien and Adventures of Emile Sinclair Youth. Ooh. The quivering corners of his mouth aroused a pity in my heart. I mean, it roused something else in my... It aroused something else in my... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be serious. I'm very sorry.
그렇다면
I'm very sorry. This is supposed to be a kind of serious moment. Ah! Somebody hit me with a spray bottle. What the fuck? You can't do that. I'm a roach. I'm a roach right now. Our girl's skincare's Canto. How nice. Skincare, shin hair, grippy socks. We have a lot of nicknames for Sinclair here. Wait, 3 more Cantos? She's only on Canto. I am already on Canto. I am only on Canto 3, guys. I've only been playing for like a month at this point. In that case, you shall prove yourselves to be untainted. Alright, tell us how we can get on with it. The Inquisitor suddenly pointed in my direction.
불경한 여행자의 머리를 태어내라.
Behead that blasphemous traveler. Oh. I mean, I want to give Gregor head, but not that way. Me?
그리고 우리
and kneel before our hammer as you
무릎 꿇고
consecrate their head to us.
그렇다면 그대들은 때묻지
Such will
않은
prove that you are untainted ones,
여전히
and your journey shall
불구한
continue without
값을지.
hindrance.
물론 그 불결한
You will, of
책임도
course, have to part with that
두고 가야 할
defiled
것이다.
vehicle as well.
보자 보자니까 무슨 헛소리야. 야.
Love to spew on ya blokes. Boy, I don't know who you think you are, but do we look daft enough to do as you say? I'm very sorry, I'm bad at British. Canto 3 in a month isn't bad. If a Project Moon fan spoils it, sounds like a crazy man. Yeah, I just... When I'm in the game, I kind of avoid chat a little bit sometimes. I do appreciate the help, but we have had a lot of people unintentionally spoil things, or try, like, almost spoil things. So it's a whole thing. You know what? She wouldn't notice if you didn't point it out. I can barely remember what I can barely remember what I've eaten today. I'm not gonna remember it. Heathcliff, you didn't have to proper trifling twits. Tick. You're telling me to kneel. Yeah, it's not him defending us, Dante. Dante, it's not him defending us. Heathcliff hates us. Heathcliff hates us, and we hate Heathcliff. We... Chiron's gonna start hitting me with the spray bottle if I keep Are you Gregor's long-lost cousin from OG Corp? I'm not long-lost cousin, long-lost lover more, so... I'm surrounded by idiots. Me too. I'm the biggest idiot here, though. That's fine. He don't hate us, he's just British. That's why he... I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say the joke that I want to say, because someone's gonna clip it out of context, and I'm gonna get cancelled for it. It's something from Heathcliff, and that's to be certain. Wait, did you open Streamer? Is that a Coke Zero Cherry? No, it is an Arizona iced tea. I need to wet the whistle, as they say. Which means put some liquid on my throat. Roach! Roach! Oh, that reminds me. I actually am supposed to have my own little Pablo. I keep forgetting to put him on screen. I'm supposed to have my own little Pablo that I have on stream. Where did I throw my little Pablo? Oh. There we go. See? I have my own little Pablo. He's gonna dance on Chiron's head. Wow, 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 wow. This is my Pablo. His name is Escobar. This is my roach. I have one like Gregor does, but mine's is Escobar. Because he's colorful. Oh, it's the spinning roach gift. Wow, 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 wow. I think some lads summoned a LARP silence. I heard you talk a shit. Roll in the 9 grade. I have no clue what that is. I'm only on Canto 3. I've only played up to this point in Canto 3. I am a new manager still. Do you plan on watching the trailers? We did last time, but I'm... Oh, it's the spinning roach gift. Wow, 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 wow. Are there any trailers out? Mm-mm. Wait, it's the blue reverberation said. What? Chat is just chatting. Alright. Inquisitor. As the Inquisitor was not declared to us, not in response. Understood, then I declare all of you to be heretics. With that, the group of Inquisitors moved into position once and ready to attack. No, the older trailers? Oh, there aren't any new trailers out other than the one that we have watched. I'm not sure. Dante is worried because we are slightly outmatched. Favorite struggle. Oh. Yeah, Roland, that's where your wife is. What? I'm surrounded by idiots. Just Virgil, I'm surrounded by idiots. I mean, we all got lobotomized by Project Moon. Yeah. We're surrounded by LARPers. Chiron, you put that the best. We're just surrounded by LARPers. Everyone's LARPing today. W-LARPs, W-LARPs. Hello, third girl. Hello, Move! Hello! Hey, why am I a LARPer? It's mostly the YouTube side. YouTube likes to LARP.
Not the negative connotation, just like...
Not negative connotation. Not negative connotation. I just mean that they're role-playing, like, actually talking as characters a lot. I don't mean LARPing as in the mean way. I realize I should have clarified that. I'm not claiming that anyone is not actually a fan of Project Moon stuff. I've seen one Limbus chat that was entirely consistent of LARPers at one point. That's hilarious. Like live action roleplay. Yes, the actual meaning of LARP, and not what LARP has turned into. Also, Laika, hi Laika. Oh yeah, we're gonna slime this last one out. Watch how we slime this last one out. It's just gonna... get slimed out with almost entirely purple. Get slimed out. Why is your sanity so high? Mister, you're not supposed to have that high of sanity. Yeah. Yeah. He's not allowed to have that because we don't have anything that's gonna bring his sanity back down.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까 그렇겠죠?
Questioning the greatest crash out. When we all played Darkest Dungeon. Ooh, I've been thinking about it. It's another tough game, but... Huh? What? God damn it. I just turn around and hear my roommate go piss Saber. Guys, Chiron's playing Destiny again. We gotta bully him for... We gotta bully him for hanging on to something that has been bad for a while now. Only the normal amount. Getting back on the bus, Virgil greets us by casually lifting a hand. Weren't they a little trickier to deal with than your usual foes? No. No, I have Spider Faust, therefore I'm a god. Isn't Destiny 2 shutting down soon? Is that true? It's not. It's not shutting down soon, it's just not getting any more updates. Yeah. Clearly we need Sun Shower Heathcliff to bring down Gripper Claire's sanity. Do I have that one? I don't think I do. It's like drinking. We know it's bad, but we can't stop. Exactly.
Oh, speaking of...
Huh? What do you mean, speaking of? Are you gonna go grab a beer?
Yeah.
Figures.
It reminded me.
My roommate is an alcohol. No, he's not. He's not. Guys, it's your favorite side character, the squeaky door. It's part of the bingo sheet. We should start doing chat bingo. What if I started doing a bingo with my chat? With, like, common topics? Common...
You basically do. Just not like official.
Chat, start making bingo cards. Start making bingo cards and posting them in the Discord. It'd be really funny. I keep saying we could be done with him a lot faster if you lent us a hand. And as I always answer, there won't be any point to this if I help you. Those people, they labeled us heretics. Just what is their judgment based on? I think they were targeting me? Yo, we got the 7th Versal line of the Canto! They use him a lot more this time. They've been using him a lot more. They've been using Versalt a lot more. I'm very happy for him. He's getting his day in the sun. Versalt muttered vaguely. Experience? Yo! Why did I lose my color? Hold on, chat. I gotta make sure I'm painted correctly. What the? Why is it doing that? There we go. Alright. Oh, it's because I was using my... Okay. Sorry about that. I realized why it was fucking up. I need to make sure I'm not using my number pad when I change the Mersalt tally for the chapter. Day in the sun. Sun? What is this? You're right, Limbus companies players don't know about the sun. Okay. Hold on. 8. Didn't toggle anything funny? Okay. I'm going back to the bus. Humans are made to have experiences and actions appropriate their worth. That's what they say of it. They told us to offer up the severed head of our manager. That means... They're back! They didn't forget! Coming back to that too! Sinclair is almost having a fit at this point. I don't think that's a fit. I think that's a panic attack. Sinclair? You okay, bud? Rhodia looked at him with pitying eyes. But there was little that she could do about it. Oh, there's a lot she could do about it. Verge, Verge. The sound box is being noisy. Mersalt started as one of my least favorite sinners. It's now one of my favorites. I was like, there doesn't have much going on. But now I have the fun game of keeping track of how much he talks in the Cantos. Mersalt and son in the same sentence is very funny if you have read The Stranger. Wait, what? Even in his promotion video, there are still many mentions of the sun. Sinclair is not Peem, he is in Pame. Not Peem, in Pame. Looks like the advanced team has words for us. This is... So it is... Give me that. Effie, this is the bus. How are things over there? You shall bear here. Your every sin shall be petrified. Effie? Was that Effie's voice or something else? No, actually, was that even a human voice at all? Whistles.
Sinclair, 무슨 소리를 하는 거야?
Sinclair, what are you talking about? You heard the whistles right at the end, faintly. Was there now? It's her, the wretch is here. After all this time, to destroy the rest of our town. Whoa, calm down, Sinclair. What do you mean by whistles? What is the wretched one? She's waiting for me. The message was calling for me. Oh, he does need the grippy socks. He does need the grippy socks. Okay. Resentful tears were streaming down Sinclair's face as he rambled. Hang on, there are people like the ones that are on the... Hang on, there are people like the ones we met on the road up ahead. We should go back. What? Can't we just head back? I don't want to go. Just turn around. Just tip the steering wheel and... Kiddo, what's wrong?
What are you so worried of walking into?
가면 안 돼. 전부 죽을 거야.
We shouldn't go. We'll die. We need to go back.
에밀 싱클레어 쓸데없는 소리를.
Uh-oh. Did not hear that correctly the first time you said it. I don't know, man. I'm a little worried now. Sinclair's kind of going off the deep end. Emil Sinclair, don't be absurd. Oh, this was Call Me flicking her wrist.
잠깐 기절할 정도로
I delivered a light
복부에
blow to
충격을
the
가했을
stomach to
뿐.
knock him unconscious for a short while. Nothing more.
이번엔 박자가 맞았군.
We're in agreement for
당신.
once. It seems.
내가 나설 뻔했어.
I was this close to stepping in.
겁쟁이들은 전장이 필요 없으니.
I don't need cowards on my battlefield. Can I throw them out of the bus? That might be a bit too far.
관리자님께서
If you say so, manager. I'll just look down at Sinclair with a displeased face. Even though he was the timid sort, he was never opposed to something strongly until now. This is unprecedented behavior. This unprecedented behavior of his bothered me. But I couldn't bring myself to ask him why, as he didn't seem to be in any state to tell me. Chiron's here. I can't watch the whole stream. I'm still in school. I wish Laika good luck. I think Virgil went back to the bus already, but have a good school day. Well, I don't think your baby is the best thing that. Huh? I have no clue. I'm kind of avoiding Twitch. Sorry. Alright, soon enough, Sinclair came back to his senses and he stared out the window with vacant eyes. The others are all out fighting. I'm sorry. I'll go join them. I can't keep dragging the others down. Oh, poor Sinclair. Poor Sinclair. I feel bad for Bubby. Ligma plexus. Alright, why is your sanity up? Your sanity needs to go down.
불길 속으로.
나쁘지 않아요.
Yeah, Spider-Faust.
그 오물 다 죽어라.
Alright. That's my goat, Matthias. The bad. Alright. So, what do we think is going... Okay. Time for me to do my funny thing of what is going on with Sinclair. So, I've never read any of the books related to this. However, I believe that my roommate is currently working through them because they're very curious about everything.
영감이 떠올랐어요.
Not one of the best OSTs? Nice. Ugh. I'm very sorry. I'm starting to get snuffly and feeling sicky again.
빠르게 치라도.
I'm starting to feel pretty sick again. I'm very sorry. You guys could probably hear me like sniffling and all of that bullshit. If I'm Sinclair and you're the Sin, then who is Claire? Claire de Lune.
좋아.
Claire de Lune. I have rubber bracelets on my wrist that I need to take off. Sorry, I'm like focusing. I'm also super. I'm not doing well. I'm very sicky. I'm very sicky. I need Chiron to come back soon with tissues.
당연한 결과죠. 저는
His literary counterpart. Imagine a world around.
그렇겠죠?
Imagine a world around as a world of light and darkness. The world of light being a rich hospital and dark being the local delinquents. Claire Obscure. Yeah, I guess. Guitar with V2 enters. Huh.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
My eyes just hurt. What books have you read, though, if any? I have not. The only one I have read... No, the only one I've read is The Odyssey. I keep forgetting that The Odyssey was one of the books. Yeah, the only book that I've read is The Odyssey, and I haven't read all of it. Just most of it. Oh, but that's the only one of the classic novels that this is based off of that I have read. That's it. That's it. Negative sanity. Negative sanity. You're doing well, my boy. Just keep negative sanity. There are very interesting parallels from the source books in each Canto. Ah, I see, I see, I see.
이제 힘내잖아요.
I also imagine that each of the Cantos has to have some kind of... I feel like part of the overall theming of each of the Cantos has some sort of mix with its respective, like, level of hell from Dante's Inferno. Because I believe that this... I say that, but I'm not sure. That'd be very interesting of them to theme in. These are unopposed, neutral, neutral, neutral. Unopposed, dominating. Perfect. Ew. I love the cultural variety in Limbus. That is fair. There's a lot of different... There's a lot of reach with a lot of different cultures. And the city lore? There is a lot of lore. It's a little much to remember at times, but it's really cool. I love it when there's a bunch of world building like that. Ishmael is the American in Limbus? Yes. Ishmael is the American. Which is very funny to me. Because you would not expect Ishmael to be a American name.
보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐면 예술을.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy friend. Buddy friend. You chose the wrong day to come into the Inquisition. I've seen some compare Canto 2 with the Freud lair of hell, with focus on greed and gambling, plus the frozen lair of Rhodia's dungeon. Irish American specifically. Like me! I'm Irish American. Well, my families can trace their heritage mostly back to Ireland. There's a little bit of German in there. There's a little lot of Italian as well. You're Irish? My family is Irish, so I believe... I believe my grandparents' came to America from Ireland. I know it's a little bit back there, but I know it was at least in, I think the 1920s is when they came over. I'm not sure. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've talked about it, but yeah. A thing I think is really nice is how they name everything with everyday words or just words in another language instead of fantastical names for stuff. That makes sense.
전원 집합. 이번 작품에 대해 논의할 시간이다.
Hey, it's the background of the thumbnail! The smoke that was faintly visible through the bus window has now covered the whole town. What a mess this is. By the way, don't you hear a familiar song from somewhere?
나 이 노래 알아. 그 뭐더라. 눈이 더럽게
Oh yeah, I know this one. I used to hear this tune a lot on snowy days.
전쟁 때 병사들 사기 올린다고 이거 틀 때.
And they played it a bunch during wartime to raise our spirits. Did the exact opposite for me. The song invoked various memories in the group. For me, I'm not sure. It's definitely familiar, but it doesn't bring up any clear images in my head. However, I can still feel a faint splash of a feeling deep within my heart. Maybe I knew the song before I lost my memory. This mist of emotion roused inside me, though. It doesn't feel precious or warm. An ache. An inexplicable sting is what I felt.
맞아요.
Right.
그날도
That day.
이렇게 눈이 쌓여 있고
It was snowy like this,
노래가 들리다.
and that song was playing. The trees before us were decorated with grim ornaments. All sorts of internal organs and mechanical parts were hung from the branches, as if someone put people's innards on full display.
이건 너무
Isn't this going a bit too far?
클래식.
Classic, but more
키치하고.
kitschy than anything.
근방에 생존자는 없다.
Yo, we're salt line! We have 9! We're on— oh my god, he's gonna hit the double digits in this Canto? Is he gonna hit the double digits in this Canto? Why am I— cool. Why am I Chiron color? Why is this happening? Hold on, I gotta go change. I pressed the right key buttons. Ooh. She's coming with hearts. Ooh. There are no survivors nearby. Then everything finally fell into place. It's just like... huh? My baby boys! Poor dear. A piercing sound caused the group to cover their ears. Enjoying your Noel, everyone? The night isn't really silent, but it sure is holy. Isn't Christmas still a fair way off?
네, 한참
You're right, it's not anytime soon.
내 이름은 크로머. 순수를 사랑하는 파괴주의자 그리고 망치를 치는 자.
My name is Cromer! I'm a humanitarian who loves purity and the one who grips the hammer. Grippy!
이곳을 어떻게 넘어?
I don't know how you managed to get here, but you're all trespassing on private property. As you can see, this hallowed ground is undergoing our nailing judgment. I hope you like the decorations I set up. Well, let's just say that you got lost. Turn back now and it'll be fine. Turn back now and a fine will be all you have to pay. I'm feeling generous. Today's the nativity, after all. Oh, before that, is Guido there?
이곳에 있나니.
Here I stand. Cromer! Mic test. Miku test. I love to hear her voice again. Now's your chance to be a big shot! And there's the Undertale reference I was waiting for.
거기에 이단이 있나?
Deltarune, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm dyslexic. I got the wrong anagram. Tisk tisk. Good, just in case. Do you see any heretics over there? A massive man named Guido, who responded to her, turns to us. He intently stares at each of us until his eyes fall upon me. He gazes at me for a very long time. Although he was wearing a mask, those eyes of his, they froze us completely still, as if his glare nailed us to the ground. I see an impure one and their followers. And with them, the child you spoke of.
뭐야, 내 싱클레어가 돌아왔어?
Really? My Sinclair is back?
날 보러 와,
Come
싱클레어.
see me, Sinclair.
그곳에 있어.
I'll be waiting at that familiar spot. Romer. I could hear Sinclair grinding and gnashing his teeth. He made a dreadful noise. I couldn't be sure if it was from hatred or fear.
나머지는 처리의 기도 아니면 내가 나서야 하나?
Take out the rest, Guido. Or should I myself? I wouldn't mind. I urge you to focus on hammering the impure, O one who grips. Good, good. Let's keep up the purification. Now then, everyone, Merry Christmas! A number of Inquisitors gathered around the Guido. He stands firm behind them. Teeth grinding? Oh, teeth grinding. There have been times where I'll have to come into the office for something at night. Because, you know, Chiron sleeps in the office. There'll be times I have to come in here to grab some stuff, or, like, if I have to do something. Or if, like, he's napping or something and I have to come in here and sit and do something. He grinds his teeth in his sleep. Really bad. I'll just be sitting in my chair, and then I just hear, like, a creaking noise, and I look, and he's grinding his teeth in his sleep. And it worries me. Fun fact, the Sinner's birthdays are 1-1, 2-2, 2-29, whose birthday is coming up? Long time, get it? Because of his clock head? Never mind. I also do that when I get to a sword jaw. Your boy's birthday is coming up. Me no like. He's not making any movement, but his presence alone is threatening enough. An intense aura of hostility was radiating straight from him. Of course it's Heathcliff. Of course the Heathcliff is the earliest one. I like how Gregor is the 29th. Everyone else has like a clear motif to their birthdays. And then Gregor is just the 29th. Alright, let's go beat and bruise. Alright. Not that good of a starting hand, but it'll be fine. Oh, so grip clear is... I get what this ult is now. 20th February because he's an outcast. Because he's my boy. Gregor's the 29th because he's the 13th sinner, but we don't get a 13th month. Oh. That makes sense. His anniversary is a leap year. Oh. His birthday is on a day that's not always in the year. My boy. He's so unique and silly. Good argument, but 30 plus 30 plus 30. Sad fact, I have 9 lunacy. Ooh, that's rough.
좋아.
Ooh, Otis is staggered. Okay. There we go. Well, like 20-10-0 because Sinclair always rolls head. But no, I get that. I get this version of Sinclair now. It's him if he stayed probably where his home is and became part of this like inquisitor, part of the Inquisitors. That's interesting. Sinclair's getting too much up. No, it's Gregor. Gregor's the person doing that to most of all. Sinclair's bad as he becomes employed by a big corp. Sinclair is too sane. He is too sane right now. He's too sane for his own good. This needs to be lower, bud. Sinclair, I need you to lower your sanity right now. Sinclair, I'm gonna need you to lose sanity right the fuck now. Re-traumatize the German boy? Yes, re-traumatize. Suffering from success. Yeah. That's me with Sinclair. There we go. Now we're back in the negative with Sinclair. It's him. It's him. Alright, Sinclair. Now's your chance to prove your worth. Alright, Grip Claire. Let's do it! You have subtitles off? Yeah, I think I do. I don't know how to turn them on. He lies. He's good at his being homeless than being adopted by a sketchy company. Yeah. I don't think there's any good end for Sinclair. I love how we have a mini boss. He's also big. We can turn on in battle the options menu under general. Thank you. Are we traumatizing the German boy? We are. He just killed his former person. That was a tough opponent. We should move on before they come back to their senses.
수치스러운 소리를 잘도 짓거리는군. 승기를 잡은 군인은 적을 두고 꽁무니를 빼지 않는다.
What a shameful thing to say. A soldier does not retreat before the enemy when victory is in sight.
지금 군인 정신이 중요할 때예요?
He saved the military drill for a better time. Ishmael is right. There's not someone who can beat... That it's not someone who we can beat easily.
철수하겠습니다.
We will fall back. Otis reluctantly backed down. Sinclair, do you know what that Cromer meant by a familiar spot?
건
That's... well... Sinclair shook. He was seemingly overwhelmed with dread. I could also see that his teeth-grinding anger in him surpassed his fear. Looking at him, though, a thought blossomed in my mind. You need to talk, Sinclair. Tell us what you know, and you'll prevent half of the deaths we might suffer.
작전의 성공률도 올라간다. 효과적인 정보를
That'll also raise the likelihood of our success. I'm looking forward to hearing something useful. I hope I'm doing the right thing as the manager. Sinclair shook his head upon hearing my words, breathed in, and finally opened his mouth after some struggle.
우리 집이요. 크로머는 분명 그곳에 있을 거예요.
My house. That's where Cromer must be.
너 그 자식이랑 아는 사이야?
So, you know that bird?
아, 젠장.
Bollocks. My head is still pounding thanks to her shrill laugh.
학교에서 만났어요.
I met her at school.
저런. 혹시
Oh
친구였어?
boy, she's a friend of yours?
친구라면
Whatever's
잘
going
태어났으면
on, I hope you can
좋겠는데.
talk it
친구
out.
아니에요.
She's not my friend. Cromer killed my family.
우리 가족
Oh. Adoptive mom just... Oh!
미안해.
My bad. Rhodia! Just my bad. A prosthetic head hanging from a tree slowly turned to face us. Lights and sparks occasionally flickered within. Well, that's horrifying. Why did you return?
싱클레어? 이웃들이야?
Sinclair, are those your neighbors? Rhodia asked while looking at the dismembered prosthetics.
그런 것 같아요.
It looks like they were.
아니었으면
I really hope that isn't the case, though. Sinclair replied, watching with a grim look on his face, as the bare wires sparked and short-circuited. The robotic head soon stopped moving, only emitting discordant things. Then a song began to fill the air. Silent night. All the heads hung from the trees are singing the same song. The carol leaking through the vocal units of so many lifeless heads lands on the flames below. Holy night.
이들에게 이단이란 건
It's clearer than ever now. Prosthetic body parts are heresy to them.
도시의 의체 보유자들이 보이게 된지.
I thought it had been quite a while since prostheses were first introduced to the city.
여전히 그들의 모습을
Many
보고
people still
이질감을
find them
느끼는
foreign and
사람들이
alienating.
저희 마을은요.
Our town was called the holy site of Nest K's prosthetic industry. Most of the residents worked in manufacturing high-end prosthesis components. Horror game for a reason, exactly.
우리 마을을 주시했던 거예요.
Cromer has been keeping an eye on our town for a long time.
이 가족도
So is your family. Yeah, my father was the owner of a fledgling prosthetic company too. Is that why?
아니,
No.
제가 보기엔
The way I see it, attributing it to
그런
his high
거창한 사상 따위는 없어요.
attributing it to a high-flown cause of any kind is giving them too much credit.
그냥
They're just
방패와
lunatics
폭력에
consumed by
매료된
madness and
미치광이죠.
violence. Ishmael asserted to him. After a while of staring at the Christmas trees decorated with his neighbors, Sinclair turned to me.
관리자님.
Manager,
예전부터
I have a question if it's alright with you. What is it?
그
Well, how does it
기분이
feel?
어떠-
Feel?
네.
Yeah.
머리 대신 의체를
I
달고
mean-
있는 기분이 어떠냐고요.
I mean, how does it feel to have a prosthetic replacement for your head? I was a little taken aback since I never had anyone ask that kind of question before. The issue is there's no way to know what I might have felt before the clock for a head. That's... Oh, it's,
따지려 드는 게 아니라요.
I'm not trying to argue with you or anything.
무례한
That was
질문이었겠죠.
probably rude of me. I apologize.
죄송해요.
No. No need. It's alright. The other sinners were a billion times ruder to me with their daily interactions anyways. I'm afraid I can't answer that. I don't remember a single thing about my life before this clock.
그러시군요.
I see.
항상 궁금했어요.
I've always wondered what it feels like when there's something sitting where your head should be.
가족들은
My family said it's no different from wearing a hat or watch.
저는 아무리 떠올리려고 해도
But I just couldn't picture it well enough, no matter how much I approached it. And now I'm the only survivor thanks to that. I'm sure the procedure seemed terrifying at such a young age. You don't have to feel guilty about it.
아니에요.
That's not it.
그런 게 아니에요.
It's nothing like that.
단테 씨 생각처럼 그렇게 무고한 사람이
I'm
아니에요.
afraid I'm not as innocent as you think, Dante. Sinclair quietly hung his head. I racked my brains for an appropriate reply, but no suitable words of comfort came up. The only unpleasant sound of sparks and flames filled the street. The only... you guys read the thing. You guys know what I mean. Wait, you're Limbus players. You don't read. It's fine. Rhodia bringing the that's rough buddy energy. Absolutely. What is that? Oh! Hey! I got extra! Alright, Faust. Poor guy got spawn camped. Yeah. Ominous question. Imagine what that would be like, though, having a completely different head. Hello, hello! Hello, Steinax! Hello! Ooh. Ready to keep going until we hit a wall. Ready to keep going until we hit a wall. Hey, Chiron.
Hey.
Can you grab me some tissues? No. I brought them back into the... Because we don't use tissues. We use toilet paper as tissues. But I brought it back into the restroom yesterday. Hey, I read too. The one who shall read. Alright. I feel like that's a strong opening. Thank you. What if you did a brain transplant? That scares me. You probably won't hit the wall. I don't think I will. I think we're in a good enough spot with the units that we have where we won't hit the wall, but I get worried. What that? Basically, what I've heard is that sometimes when you're playing Limbus, you hit a wall. Where it's like, you can continue to bash your brain with the same encounter, but you legitimately just don't have enough skill points to continue forward. ASMR moment? Yes. If you like nose ASMR, I've never seen anyone do nose ASMR. That's a little silly. That's a food for thought later idea. That could be interesting content. Being able to deal like 200 damage off the rip without any setup is one of the reasons rip players still goated. Yeah, the only issue is I'm having trouble keeping him below a certain amount of sanity. Because he's killing things too quickly. See, because like he's at 8 right now. Being able to do like 200 damage off the rip. The 5-3, 448 and 530. That won't be until Canto 448, or maybe it's the ending of this Canto. We will see. Alright, so the next Canto might have one big, really hard battle. Got it. I will keep that in mind. So after I finish this Canto, I should be able to actually look at the Sinclair scenes from the IDs. I just realized, because I'll have the story knowledge as to not be super duper like, oh, that's what that... Stuff now are only challenging if you play it on release. In terms of walls, just get past the easiest one. It was K-Corp staff at the beginning. Yeah. His base ego passive drains sanity on rolling different coins consecutively. Prosthetic bodies pile up like a landfill in the corner of town. I could see some of them were still conscious, letting out pained bones. The Inquisitors paid no heed. They strenuously jammed nails through the heads of each of their victims, chests over and over, executing their pure intent.
심장을 꿰뚫었을 텐데 신체는 아직도 박동합니다.
I've surely pierced their heart, yet still a pulse remains in their body. It must be patched with steel, even to the core of their humanity has been tainted by heresy. How filthy a disgrace to flesh and bone. The Inquisitor began carefully pouring a bottle of liquid over the prosthetic prison in what looked like a solemn ritual. Judging from the pungent smell, it was most certainly oil. Imbibe the oil of humanity, ye heretical somna. Those who cannot return to the earth find solace in scattering to the smoke. LCB Heathcliff carried me through the K-Corp staff. He was genuinely, like, moving like King Von. Okay. In worst case scenario, use a friend ID. I am not allowed to. I have set a rule for myself that I'm not allowed to use friend IDs in my first playthrough of things. It's not quite like the smell of burning flesh. The spreading fire finally brings crackling glimmer to those prosthetic bodies to permanent darkness. If this hellscape is their idea of purification, I'd rather stand clean. Hey, we've hit the double digits. We've hit the double digits of Mersault lines. Let's go. Double digits Mersault. Is that Mino's Prime? I don't know. Some criticized prosthetic... What? Back-to-back lines! He's moving up in the world. Some criticized prosthetic uses. They believe that pain is a necessary component of the human experience. However, it never escalated to the extent of direct action that we are witnessing now. Thank you, Kinetic. I've been meaning to ask, how do you know so much about N-Corp? I was once employed by N-Corp. Oh! Lovely! So we're on 12? What? You used to work with those people? 13! I've never worked with those specific individuals, but in terms of affiliation, you can say that I did. Come to think of it, this might be the first time I've heard Mersault actively talk about himself. He would rarely account anything related to him. Perhaps it wasn't necessary to speak at all? Why didn't you tell us that earlier? You carry one of those freaky weapons, then. I'm obligated to elaborate? The hell? Why don't you explain what makes you different from those nutters, then? Listen, mate. As much as I like to call out our daft manager Clockface, I don't think they deserve any means to be a steak or chopping block. Really now? Really? Really? The man who keeps threatening to bash our brains in—
Just British.
Really? Well, he hasn't in a while. I think he's starting to... He's okay, I'll give him that. He hasn't said it in a while. We're on 13 lines, by the way, for Mersault. Gotta love Heath. No, we don't. Kyra to the back. I do. Those buggers talk big about purifying and all that, but all I see are a bunch of loonies who just need an excuse to kill. Speak up then. Are you like those screw-loose bucket heads? There was a time when I thought about such things. Ugh. He's a tsundere. He's starting to warm up. Aww. We can We'll learn that he can nail a finger. What? What did they say? YouTube chat, the fuck? Okay, we're on 14. 15! Though I did not come to a conclusion. I want the damn conclusion now. You're gonna end up a butcher. Are you gonna end up butchering all the townsfolk if your manager just says so? 16? I must give an answer? That does not aid us in handling our work. 17? Damn! This is the most Mersault lines we've had consecutively. An employee must follow their employer's orders. In terms Virgil had said to do us as much. If the manager orders me to do such a thing, I will do it. I may provide my input if I am told what is necessary, but I do not have a habit of rambling my thoughts unprompted. Pardon? Are you around the twist? You got a chunk of metal for brains, like the folks here? I'm 16% proteins, 60% water, 7% materials, so forth. I'm clearly different in terms of composition. Moreover, unnecessary heavy metals do not comprise any portion of my body. This is another difference. We're at like 21 now. 21 Mersault lines. Heathcliff's face contorted with frustration. Mersault was already an enigma, and he only felt ever more distant after this conversation. Okay, I think we're good now. We're at 21. Damn! This is the longest conversation that we've had with Mersault in this Canto. Yeah. Now that you mention it, there's something I've been wondering. I've been thinking on whether Manager Dante should be seen as a human. What do you mean? What if, when dear Dante is speaking, it's actually the clock and not the person that we know as Dante behind those words? Are you trying to tell me we're being led by an actual clock? Please tell me that's not what Honglu thinks. Please. Please tell me he's not that bad of a himbo. Please tell me he's not that bad of a himbo. Please tell me he's not that bad of a himbo. Please. Good grief, you're reaching uncharted depths of idiocy with your theories. I can't even be bothered to refute them. Don't misunderstand, I do like our Dante with their clock-headedness. Honestly, same. Why don't you just give up fighting your old head and stick with that one? I know it's probably not going to be the case, but what if Dante's real head turned out to be super evil or something? There's only one of us who know about our manager's Bud's past. He is that much of a himbo. I'm sorry, Honglu is probably he's going up there in my favorites. I like him a lot. I wonder why Mersault is talking so much here, because they needed him to have more lines. He only had like 4 lines last Canto, so they had to give him some more.
Well, yeah.
It's also important to his character. Heathcliff is the student that pushes the most lines out of Mersault, I think. Oh, interesting. Foreshadowing is a literary device. Hold on. That's confidential information. Its access is restricted to the highest security level. And I get the feeling I won't be able to read it for myself? It's only natural. I have no idea who or what I originally was, so I said nothing at my disposal to refute Honglu's lighthearted accusation. Maybe he's right, and I really am just a clock. Dear God, he's that much of a himbo. Those dead people, that doesn't surprise me. We literally feed the boss dead people, so it doesn't surprise me. Even if I ask Faust, there's no telling if she'll give me the real answer. I wouldn't be able to discern the truth in such a thing either. Middle manager moment, exactly. I don't know what's going on up there. I could ask, but they're probably not going to tell me. There's even a slim chance that the real Dante is hidden away somewhere, and that I'm some advanced imitation trying to believe that I have free will. In any case, I'm sitting here ruminating. Sitting here ruminating won't get me anywhere. Who knows? Maybe I'll mount this thing on the wall when I find my real head. Ishmael sent me a chastising glare for even suggesting something like that. But she had no choice other than to shrug. Well, it's true. I kind of want a Dante clock for the wall now. That would be cool. That was a really lighthearted one. I like how they're interjecting some of the lighthearted stuff into the contos to help, like, break up the doom and gloom. I really appreciate that. Because this game can get pretty dark, and if it was just dark all the time, it would be easy to just be like, yeah, it's just dark. Holy shit, Sinclair. Dante putting their head on the wall like a deer head. Exactly. I mean, I'm wearing Dante's head like a little clip right now. You're not supposed to be that high of sanity, bud. But buddy, we can't have you at that high of sanity. You're gonna need to not kill these ones. You should uptie Heathcliff. Both his 3s are AoEs. Yeah, I should. Do I have the stuff? No. Previous games are doom and gloom all the time. Oh, then, yeah, at least 99% of the time. That's fine. I wonder... I wonder. The power of Sad Boy Sinclair. The Library of Arena does have some comedy moments. That's good. You need those comedy moments to help break up so that it doesn't just become super depressing all the time. Some games do that where it's super depressing all the time. The short stories in Arena in question. God, I wish my sinners rolled heads in their coin flips. Yeah, same. Same. The one who shall grip Sinclair. Just uptie whoever you like and don't worry about it. Yeah, that's fair. I probably should. I'm more so like I just don't like Heathcliff. Just don't like Heathcliff. Is Sinclair max level? Sinners don't gain sanity if they kill anyone lower than the same level as them. He's not max level. He's not max level. We haven't maxed out his level yet. Let's not forget the MC in Arena too. I've never played Arena, so I'm like, Okay, what should we do now? If I move quietly, we might be able to pass by the other Inquisitors unnoticed. Dante, I'd like to apologize in advance. As you know, I'm not expertise in fighting like the others. Our foes might jam me in the heart over and over for that. Will you bear that for me? Oh, baby boy, of course I will! Of course I will, baby boy, my son! My dearest son! I'm adopting him as my son! Don't worry, Encorp Sinclair will roll heads. Sinclair was trembling so badly that it'd be pitiful for anyone to witness. I could tell he was desperately trying to suppress his fear. It wouldn't be the first time Sinclair has died. Whenever he bit the dust, I made sure to bring him back. But today, he's newly asking for my understanding. He looked determined to confront them directly, even if it means he'll die again, and again, and again, and again, and again. A feeling quite unlike the fright as a usual battle evokes. Maybe he's holding the kind of fear that comes with a certain courage. In that case... Are you scared, Sinclair? Sinclair suddenly turned around and gave me a startled look. Did I say something weird? Oh, it's just... I was reminded of a friend who asked me the same question. Sinclair opened his mouth after a brief pause. His voice cracked. I agree with what Heathcliff said. Prosthetic head or not, you wouldn't have been the same person regardless, Dante. You would have been the same person regardless. I guess the same could be said for my family. Thank you, Sinclair. Ooh. It's nothing. I can't have you being too thankful when I'm about to make you suffer by throwing my life away. Just as I realized that I forgot to ask what he said in response to the same question his friend had, Sinclair had already charged into the fray. My boy! He's getting... Chicken ups. Guys. Sinclair's doing okay. He's doing fine. He's doing good. Let him have this. Let him have this. Let him have this, please. He needs this. He needs this.
그걸로 하자.
He needs this. Just wanna, I wanna hug him. There are two types of Sinclair fans. My sweet baby boy who must be protected, and I want to roleplay as Cromer. Jesus Christ! He needs the homicide? Yes. He needs the character growth from the homicide.
보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐면
I want to do both, actually, in all honesty. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest about something. The longer we're in Sinclair's story, the more I find myself wanting to... I'm gonna save that for the NSFW Twitter. I'm gonna save that for the NSFW Twitter. I have thoughts on Sinclair now. I like a man who will put in effort, even if he doesn't, like, even if he's scared to.
일리 있는 의견이다. 그걸로 하자.
Listen, listen, I either like them... I like them either daddy or baby, if that makes sense. Either they're gonna be taking care of me and making sure that I am being taken care of, or I'm gonna have to take care of them. What's the best way to put this? Okay, I have my brain's overdrive right now.
일리 있는 의견이다.
Sinclair's a no, he's not. He's a boy failure. It should have been me, a boy failure. Yeah, yeah. They either have to be like completely together, able to take care of me, emotionally, physically, mentally, or they have to be a complete boy failure that I can mold up from the ground. Gregor is baby boy. He is handsome man. Heath was my boy from the start, even if Greg is the best. Fair enough. I am not a Sinclair fan. I like Sinclair. Basically, you are two sides of a coin. Exactly. I either need them... They... I've said this before during an old stream, but I will repeat it here. I either need them to be... Either they're gonna abuse me or I'm gonna abuse them. That's a horrible way to put it, but it's true. Either I'm gonna ruin them or they're gonna ruin me. That may be called a switch. A little. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just, I have nothing. I'm sorry, I'm sitting here blushing now. I'm sorry. My brain. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. Probably the Grover one. Nah, I treat him like Rodia treats him.
선택받았으니까 그렇겠죠?
Nah, we be the mommy. We mommy him.
이번 작품에 대해 논의할 시간이다.
I remember the Sailor Moon mangaka saying something along the lines of, I like my men pathetic. Either my men have to be pathetic or they have to make me feel pathetic. Whoa. That's religious imagery. Sinclair's home was the largest mansion in the neighborhood, standing at the innermost part of town. One could see from a distance that a huge flame was engulfing the estate. I took a moment to imagine what this town would have looked like during its peaceful times. To bring to mind times when the trees we saw near town had lush, verdant leaves. My goat Cromer. Why do you all like Cromer? I'm scared to meet Cromer. How Sinclair would have been during those times. Or when everyone around him had died. I couldn't paint a clear picture of either happiness or despair. Nonetheless, I only hope that Sinclair can brace himself for the misfortune he'll soon have to face.
정말 심하네요. 이거.
This is awful, to say the least. Our courtyard that could have been a vast, flourishing garden was now full of nails erected tall. A variety of prosthetic bodies were pierced by those towering nails. The house was enveloped in a ferocious flame, ready to consume everything around it. While everyone's attention was drawn to the prosthesis, Sinclair's eyes drifted to the corner of the yard.
무덤들이
The
파헤쳐져 있어?
The graves, they're dug up. Following his gaze, I could see 3 graves that were violated. Sinclair's expression alone was enough for me and all the other sinners to guess who they were for.
부관 참시라니 마귀가 따로 없구려.
To execute the dead, this is nothing short of a devil's work. Father, mother, sister. The family he mentioned. That's where they should be resting.
잠깐. 거수자 1명. 전방이다.
Halt. One uniform, straight ahead.
휘파람 소리.
The whistling.
아니, 아무리 생각해도 너무 웃기잖아.
I mean, it's just too funny when you think about it. Someone walked out of the burning household. Her laugh was simply sinister in every way imaginable.
썩지도 않는 몸뚱이들을 정성스럽게 묻어놓는 거 말이야.
Whoa! I put so much effort into burying bodies that can't even rot. Am I right? Cromer.
그래도 여기 꼬챙이들 중에 잘
I'm sure you'll
찾아보면
find them
찾을 수
around
있을
somewhere
거야.
if you look hard enough.
내가 어디에
I do
꽂아놓긴
remember
했거든.
nailing those 3.
내 말 잘 들으면
Be a
위치를
good boy and
알려줄
I
수도
might just
있는데.
tell you where they are.
어때, 싱클레어?
Well, Sinclair,
여기까지
have you grown a
찾아오다니.
spine coming all the way
난
up here?
시체들을 쳐다볼 용기도 기르고 온 거.
Enough of one of you to look... What? Enough of one to look at a few dead bodies too, right?
대체 이렇게
Why? Just... why all of this? Sinclair couldn't even speak properly.
기포팀들은 어디 간 거지? 이 지점까지 왔다.
Where did our before team go off
볼
to?
정도는 되었는데.
They've got to turn up by this point.
아, 싱클레어 친구들.
Ah, Sinclair's got some buddies.
같이 숨어들어온 다른 쥐새끼들.
Looking for those other filthy ratlets that snuck in here.
좋아, 좋아.
Okay, watch
내가
closely.
조명을 켜줄 테니까
I'll turn the
눈
lights
크게
so
뜨고.
I'll turn on the lights, so open your eyes real wide. Ta-da! Effie! Effie! Oh, I'm sad! Effie was barely breathing. His limbs had been cut away and deformed by prosthetics. Deformed prostheses were crudely lodged in their place. Effie! He was too mutilated to even speak a single word.
저대로라면 온전히
In his
사망까지
current
걸리는
state,
기간은
it would take around 2 days for him to completely die.
장대에 서서히 꽂히면서 고통은 배가 되겠죠.
The pole piercings through him would only amplify his suffering. Then,
관리자님.
manager,
저는 사람을
I happen to know a
최대한
method to
고통
end a
없이
life
보낼
with as
방법을
little
알고
pain as
있습니다.
possible.
쓰였던 적이 많은 기술이라 말이죠.
It's one that saw many uses, in fact.
명령을 요청해도
May I ask you to give me the order? I looked to both Gregor and Ishmael. They gazed back at me, and, as if in acknowledgement, dropped their heads low and bit their lips. I understood what that meant.
편해지도록.
Rest in peace. The collar of Otis's clothes brushed against the wind. Then, silence. And it's then broken by Cromer's roaring laughter. Chiron.
Yeah.
Why is she hot?
I think that's
It is a me problem. Hi, Effie. Bye, Effie. Cromer's the goat. Listen, you know what I said about that either I want them to be... Either I'm gonna abuse them or they're gonna abuse me? I'd want her to abuse me. At the same time, I could hear something else break.
어차피 다 같은 꼴이 될 텐데 챙겨주는 꼴 진짜 웃긴다.
It's really hilarious to watch you all care for each other when you'll all meet the same fate anyway.
싱클레어.
Brings you back, doesn't it, Sinclair?
그때 네 표정도 진짜 볼만했었는데.
Your face back then was real priceless.
크로마,
Cromer,
너는 죽어야만 해.
you have to die.
그게 맞는 것 같아.
Yeah. I think that's the right way.
너는 내 손에.
You'll die by my... He was interrupted by the sound of a nail dragging across the floor.
궤도라는 작작.
It's Guido. We thought he had fled with our best. But not a scratch on his body now. It was as if all of his injuries healed in that short time. Seeing him walk toward us in perfect condition fatigued the sinners. Rendered speechless, all they can muster from their hearts is a deep groan of contempt.
기도.
Guido,
왜 처리를 못한
why
거야?
couldn't you take out the others?
용서하십시오, 지는 자시여. 제가 미력하였기에.
Forgive my ineptitude, O one who grips. My incompetence allowed them to escape.
항상 경계해야 해.
You have to stay alert. You know what's hidden under those cursed seal craniums.
명심하겠습니다.
I shall keep your word at heart, O one who grips.
재회는 끝났으니까.
Since the reunion is over, I'll be heading back. Cromer turns around to walk into the burning mansion. Cromer!
돌아와. 내가 널 이 손으로 쥐어잡고.
아니지 싱클레어.
Nope, Sinclair.
항상 그랬지만.
It's always been the other way around. A long smirk dances across Cromer's entire face. It was hard to tell if the violent blaze or Cromer's vice that is consuming the other. And then,
쥐는 건 나야.
I am the one who grips. The one who crashes out, yes. Sinclair. So, we're gonna kill her, right? Listen, I know she's hot, but I also know that she has to die. She has to die by our hands. We gotta let Sinclair kill her. It's okay, she can still be redeemed. No, she cannot. Heisenberg. Cromer speedrunning the penal code. The one who grip. Yes. 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 Yeah, she grips. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she grips. Yeah. Cromer's not that... The streamer doesn't want to share Sinclair. I don't want to no. I'm willing to share Sinclair. I'm willing to share Sinclair. I'm not willing to share Gregor, though. Gregor is mine. 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 But I'm willing to share Sinclair. He's my son. What the... The music in the section be bumping, though.
불길 속으로.
Look at the status effect, new effect. Too bad Gregor and Rhodey are ours. I will send you to the Shadow Realm. I love the effect, the screen effect though, where it's the music notes. Oh. Oh no. Alright, listen to the random whistling. It'll make Sinclair go crazy. Rare stage effects where they are randomly buff the foes. The burning music notes are such a cool visual. They are a very cool visual. And yeah, he's staggered. There's an actual whistle when it happens. I think I heard it lightly, but... You and Herman won't get along. Laika. Typo Laika. Probably not. I know she likes Gregor. But Gregor is mine. No one else can have him. He's mine. Chroma Faust is the same visual effects for the passive. That's really cool. Fun fact, Sinclair is supposed to lose all sanity anytime he hears the whistle. Well, the one who shall grip Sinclair laughs anytime he hears it. Oh, that's really cool! I heard it! I heard it! That's really fucking cool! Chiron, did you know that? That's so cool! That's such a cool effect! See? Oh, I need to bring a normal Sinclair into this battle then. Oh, he's got panic. Oh, Sinclair went too insane. And now the Inquisitors have a status effect. I don't think that's gonna help them against the units we have. Alright. It's pretty cool flavor text, funnily enough. Bonus damages are so useful when they cannot kill. Oh, bonus damage is so useful when they cannot hit. Yeah. Citizens in their corrodor panic when reaching negative 4th of sanity. Well, why is Grip Carrier annoying to babysit his sanity around? Okay, yeah. She says he is hers repeatedly. I will murder her then. Good job, team. Faust's face here is really funny to me for some reason. I don't know why. It just is.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
Oh yeah, because this version of Faust is... Yeah, okay, I see. Scheiterhaufen? Scheiterhaufen? Chiron? How do you pronounce this? Scheiterhaufen? Scheiterhaufen. Alright. Newer and negative coin units usually have a cap on how much sanity they lose, but Sinclair was the first one to release so that he didn't have that. Okay. Translate the pyre, specifically funeral pyre. Oh! Nice.
교류회. 설레네요.
야, 너!
Hey, wait! Sinclair leapt forth to chase Cromer before anyone could stop him. However, he's blocked by the remaining N-Corp Inquisitors. His response, he swings his weapon with tremendous force I've never thought he could exert. crushing the head of the one who grabbed him. The Inquisitor collapses to the ground before even a gasp could escape their mouths. Sinclair would normally keep to the back of our group. This was the first time I saw him charge in unprompted like that.
뭐야? 너 이럴 거면 왜 여태껏 뒤에서 꼼지락거렸냐?
What the hell have you been dawdling in the back for if you could do that?
본인은 그대들의 숨을 멎게 한 기억이
I remember with clarity that I had ended your lives.
두개골의 틈새로
I
흘러나오는
undoubtedly
내
witnessed
조각을
torn brain
곱게
tissue
보았다.
spill through the cracks in your skulls.
그러나
And yet here you heretics are, before me on your
지금
feet.
땅
오히려
You're not the one to complain about miraculous recoveries. Gaido examines me closely with his piercing glare. Then he slowly nods as if his observation gave him the knowledge he needed.
이하,
You there, the one possessing the head of the heretic.
필시
You must be the false shepherd enticing the herd with blasphemy. He proceeded to touch his chin at the nailed corpses in the courtyard.
저자들은 불결한
They
몸으로
committed the grave sin of entering the
인성의식의
site of the hallowed
기준에
rites with
침입을
their
하여
unclean bodies.
대죄를 하여
Thus they have been
이러한
punished with the
고유한
same
처벌을
penalty as heretics receive.
스스로의 의지 없이 기결하는
They have
인물을
also been subjected to
몸에
humiliation of
들어박은 지옥도
bodily and
겪겠다.
mechanical intrusions being installed against their will.
하지만
But you are
그대들은
different.
다른 이단을 신봉하던 죄는
The sin of worshipping a heretic is less severe than indulging in heresy oneself.
하여
Therefore, as long as you are willing to repent and cleanse your minds of sin, we, the Hammer, are willing to demonstrate forgiveness. So I implore you, ye pitiful, foolish sinners, led astray by temptation, shake off the allure of that false miracle and kneel before me. I've never noticed Gaido when I first played it, and it wasn't overall either. Limbus' lack of difficulty sometimes harms storytelling. I think it's just the fact that I have stronger units than we're supposed to have in this section. Sinclair needs calming down. I don't have to pass by. When you hear the whistle, look at the enemy's effects for one called Cromer's Whistle. Okay. So you've all been under my spell or something all along? Who would have thought that? I tried cracking a joke to lighten the mood a little, but no one laughed. Dante, that man, he just insulted you. He doesn't even see you as a human being. I mean, you guys call me Clockface all the time, too. It's not the same at all. Besides, I've never used that nickname. Ishmael grunted. So you think throwing in some fancy words will be enough to persuade us, eh? Listen up, faceplate. You're the one who needs a little shaking off. Seems like, to me, your human brain is just as defective. You were given ample opportunity. You are no different from those who we hung and nailed, after all. I am a hammer. I am a tool for the one who grips, tasked with the great mission of piercing false flesh of heretics. I shall bind thee to a nail and lay thee upon the furthest soil. As for he who shan't repent. Boy, you gotta finish your stupidly long taunt. Is not granted rest beneath the earth. P5 is the type of protagonist to not wait for the villain to finish the final transformation. Yeah, no, he is not. Holy yap! He be yapping. He be flapping his jaw. Also, we're gonna play a little game. Who named the stream today? Who do y'all think came up with the name for stream today? Was it me or Chiron who came up with the name for stream? Sleep ASMR Gildo. Me. Well, Vivian, well, that would be funny. Speaking of, if anyone does have any, like, suggestions for names, depending on the Canto, please let me know. I would be very happy to get some nice names without knowing any context. Oh, we can look at the thing now. Hold on. What is... Cromer's Whistle. We shall fear not, the one who grips is with us. That's really cool. That's really cool. Oh, he is. The music. The music in this section fucks. Holy shit.
불길 속으로.
Every, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders. Welcome to the stream. Beating a harmless corporation, you just want to stop a robot? No, we are beating a cult up right now. This is a cult. Let's be honest here. This is a cult. Welcome, raider. Welcome. Look, we come for roach thirst. Roach time. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I am Laika Cream, also known as Laika Siforetti. I am a ferret VTuber who is cosplaying a roach right now because we are playing Limbus Company. Limbus Company! We're currently on Canto 3. We have just met the one who grips. I want her to grip my neck. And yeah, if you have to raid and run, then that is completely fine. Thank you for trusting your community with me. We are playing Peak right now. Fair enough. I heard Roach Thirst or something. I mean, I'm very thirsty for Roach Man. What's the difference of a corporation and a cult? Corporations, you get at least paid for it. Cults, you don't, usually. They usually take your money, actually. Huh? No!
I said some of them, no.
I don't think this cult pays.
Well, that one's definitely.
Yeah. Also, if you hear speaking behind me, that is my roommate Chiron. They are also a Limbus player. Limbus Company! Those are common clerks of N Corp, I guess. Could we just name the stream I want Chroma to grip me? I want her to grip my neck and not let go.
그걸로 하자.
Yes. I don't know. I'm having a real fun time in this Canto, and I might just power through it tonight. Limbus Company! I'm very invested. I see what everyone means by the story is getting peak. This is actually, like, legitimately really good, and the character moments are really good. And goddammit, Mersault, why are you staggered? Mersault is very cool. He has 21 lines this Canto so far. Don't gotta run. We just need the stream. You shall not end until you finish the Canto. We will see. I do have my day job tomorrow, and I do need to be semi-lucid for that. Canto 3 is the base of the mountain. Oh, because he was staggered, you didn't hear him do his little giggle. God, I love the effect. This is so cool! Limbus Company! I don't have Don Quixote with me. No, I do have Grippy Faust. Not Grippy Faust. Grippy Sinclair. I want Grippy Faust now because I want them both. It would have been really funny to come into this section with Grippy Faust and Grippy Sinclair. That would be really funny. Thank you for the follow! This Canto is still kind of short, not like Canto 9 with 1 billion Jap. Jesus Christ. My glorious king and best sinner Mersault. No Don Quixote. We like that. We like Peem! We love Peem in this household. It's Peem! I mean, I like both, but it's Peem. Hold on.
I was thinking, let's just... rude.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Speak. Speak it.
Maybe you should make a disclaimer, like, I'm a new player.
Oh, yes, I'm also a new player. Please no spoilers.
No, I was saying, like, to keep in, like, the corner. Instead of people going, why are you using this team?
No, because I'll just feel like I'm a new player. I'm literally only on Canto 3. It's so good, though. It's so good. Ugh. I enjoyed the other two Cantos, but this one is, I see the quality going up. Alright, we got a lot of cool effects going on, so let's give us some funny. Our Sinclair, Faust says, is Cromer. Oh. And quote Faust doesn't give up her Sinclair. You should be safe from tags. So as long as you don't attract Roblox refugees. Oh, there's been a couple. There's been a couple. Limbus Company is a very interesting crowd. For like, it brought in a very interesting crowd. It's not bad. I've enjoyed a lot of the interaction that we've had. The LARPers are very funny to me. It's very funny. I love it when people LARP in chat. It gives me something to comment and speak on as a streamer if there's not much going on in the game. It's very silly. Don't worry, when we see spoilers, we will start to spoil fake new for you. Yeah. No, if I see anyone say spoilers, I immediately just look away from chat and just yap about, like, what I'm doing in the game. If people say spoilers, I tune out. Yeah. We're lucky I have not given Chiron mod privileges yet. Speaking of Chiron, would you like mod privileges? No. Why not? No, you would just be very... You'd be very intent. You'd use it very well. You know, Gregor's mom actually loved him and made Carmen Rider suit. The fuck? Oh yeah. If we LARP enough, you won't even notice the real spoilers. Exactly. Ah, I love the little effect. The music in this is so good. The music in this is so banging. Also, every one of them is staggered right now. We are going to beat the absolute fucking shit out of them.
I thought you were talking about... What even happened for all of them?
One is staggered. Who do you think is staggered?
Who I think is staggered?
Without turning around and looking at my screen. No, actually. Not Heathcliff. You are getting every wrong answer. No, the two that get the most, stunned. I don't have Don Quixote in my party. We were looking for Otis, by the way. Yeah. Every music, save for certain stages, are done by the studio EIM. Yeah, I know it's done all by EIM. You know how? You know how? My one reason why I don't... Hi. I have beef with the producers of the music because they keep copyright striking my videos on Limbus. Every time one of these videos goes through the YouTube's copyright and fully, like, does the thing, it always gets copyright stricken. Always. Without fail. Every single goddamn Limbus stream has gotten copyrighted strike because of the music. And I continuously have to appeal. And you know what they do? You know what they do? They don't look at the appeal and let it run out. Which means that I'm still stuck without monetization for like 30 days. And it irritates me. I literally... Oof, YouTube AI sucks. YouTube, it's doing its job. It's literally just Studio EIM not actually putting through the thing. It's them not actually just, like, going through and doing the thing. They shouldn't be. It is likely YouTube being asked. It's interesting. The AI does what it's designed to do. Therefore, it is a good AI. The purpose of the AI is what's shit. The AI is good at doing what it's supposed to do. Therefore, it is a good AI. The issue is that it does things that we don't like and that we don't morally agree with.
Yeah, so hit it with shoes.
Yes. If you in play together, the AI shouldn't even bonk you. That's the thing. I'm at the point where I have a copy paste that I just use for every time it's a Limbus stream, where it's literally just like me playing it falls under commentary and critique, because I talk a lot about the characters. I talk a lot about what I like about the game, what I don't like about the game. And it falls under fair use, under commentary, criticism, and critique. Like, my actual thing that I put is, like, the music falls under commentary and critique. Because it is me talking about, like, oh, I like this music. This music isn't that good. I've seen AI copyright rain sounds. Yeah. YouTube auto-strikes music even when the original creator doesn't care. Exactly. Yeah, but then it also falls on the creator to go through and actually look at their reports.
Yeah, the AI is really bad. It doesn't even check to see who...
It's really funny
For
when...
example, I won't say who because I like it's done deal for them. A content creator I used to watch made their own song and used it in a video, and they got copyright struck by themselves.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
This is one that saves YouTube Buddy not getting fixed. Even commentary should also don't bonk you when your voiceover is some percent. Also, copyright claim is the right term. A strike is when your channel's in serious trouble aside from monetization. Yeah, fair. I always worry that it's going to end up becoming a strike because it just keeps happening with the same music over and over again. But it's like, I'm playing a game, and the game's main track is what keeps getting copyrighted. National anthems being copyrighted is very corporate of YouTube. That's very funny. Alright, we're gonna get back to the game, because we've gone down a rabbit hole. The ground shook as Gaido finally fell. I couldn't help but wonder if we really did him in, yet we were too exhausted to bother and take his helmet off to check his breathing. Sinclair was repeatedly jabbing his spear into the dead Inquisitor. The corpse was a mangled body beyond recognition, its blood and organs spilling all over.
Sinclair, 진정해.
Sinclair, calm down. He didn't seem to care about anything other than the body he was set out to destroy. Occasional pants of rage and tearful gasps were all that came out of his mouth. I'll kill them all. I knew stopping him was the right thing to do, but no one dared step in. It was evident that he was too blinded by ire to listen to us. Is it in hell we live lament? Yes, that's what keeps getting copyrighted. I know a way most simple to bring him back to his senses. At that, Don Quixote suddenly jumped Sinclair and pinned him to the ground. Ayo. And then... she started laying into his face. Don Quixote! Gotta beat bro. Gotta beat bro. Thanks, Don. Don! Don! That's not necessary! One fist thrown after the other. Oh, shouldn't we do something? It's blonde on blonde violence. Leave him be. A couple of calves tussling isn't worth intervening. A cloud of dust arose from the ruthless beating. After a while, Don Quixote cut her onslaught. Pray tell, how doth you feel now? Pardon my rash action. Oft I would find myself overcome by fever, rampaging the same as a riderless horse. At such moments, my old friends would help me come to myself by beating me senseless. 'Twas at times the only remedy to the fever that had overtaken me. Ah, so in that sense, Virgil must have been a good friend of yours, eh? Well, my baby boys! Oh no! Baby boy! My boy! My poor sweet boy! Tears blinked down from Sinclair's bruised eyes.
가만두지 않겠어.
I'll get her for this. I'll go to my home and skewer that bitch. I'll skewer her with a stake and then... The rest of his sentence was overrun with pained sobbing. After a while of sniffling, Sinclair finally seemed to calm down, as he had put his hand to his face and started muttering.
전 하루아침에 모든 걸 잃었어요.
I lost everything overnight.
그때는
Back then, they didn't parade
못과 망치라는 이름을 내세우지도 않았고
their Noggle and Hammer name around.
저렇게 많은
You didn't
인원으로
see large
공연을
groups
다니지도
open
않았어요.
like that in the open.
하지만
But at some point,
자기들을 망치라고 하는
people
자들이
calling themselves hammers
하나둘씩
started
마을에
showing up to
들어서더니
town one by one, and...
됐어, 꼬맹이. 거기까지면 됐어.
It's okay, kiddo. You don't need to push yourself. Ferdia gently patted him on the back.
아직도 생각하곤 해요.
I still think that sometimes
나쁜 꿈 속에서
this is all just a bad dream.
아직 깨지 못하고 있는 건 아닐까.
This is all just a bad dream. And I'm having trouble waking up.
매일 아침마다 잠에서 깨서 눈을
It
뜨기
always
전에
comes. Every morning before I open my eyes.
이번만큼은
Maybe this time I'll wake up and see my familiar ceiling. Just maybe. After he said that, he broke down into tears. It only made sense to wait for him to settle down. My boy! Poor sweet boy! He didn't deserve any of this! He's such a sweetie!
마에스트로님께서도 인정할 수밖에 없을 완벽한 걸작을.
Oh, sweet boy!
파시아도 퍼스트의 생각 교류해. 설레네요.
Don Quixote fucking wailing on him though, it's fucking hilarious. The tonal whiplash is so great. The Paper Moon universe, or Paper Moon. Sorry, I've been listening to a lot of Black Paper Moon. I listen to that song a lot. Project Moon is Detroit. You can't have shit. No one is safe from receiving trauma in the Paper Moon universe. Or Project Moon universe. Dunk Quixote. Alright.
일리 있는 의견이다. 그걸로 하지.
We will go until we reach the dungeon today, and then we'll do the dungeon tomorrow? Alright. Imagine Cromer and Ultron met. Dear God. Huh? Oh, you're right.
Probably Wednesday then.
Wednesday. Yeah, because we could do Wednesday, and then I have that thing Thursday that I gotta do. The nerve-wracking thing Thursday that I have to do, and that I'm totally very scared of. The dungeon boss should be the first semi-difficult stuff, so we should let the dungeon be later. Yeah, I'll probably do the dungeon on a different day. I want to get to at least the dungeon today, though. Mainly just because I really want to keep playing. I like it so much. I like it so much. The aesthetics of this area, the sound design, the storytelling, the fucking voice. I'm underselling it. The voice acting is so fucking good. As you guys have heard, there's been times where I've just let Sinclair's voice actor do his thing and not dubbed over him. That's just because it's so good that it's giving me chills.
나쁘지 않아요.
좋아.
Being able to purchase every ID and ego in the game, with some exceptions, of course. To be honest, with the themes, the doom and gloom, and all of the reading everywhere, I have no idea how Limbus found success around the gacha crowd. It's exactly because of those things. So I'm gonna continue playing whilst explaining this, because as somebody who is... I've known quite a few people that play gacha games. My roommate is a big purveyor of gacha games. Unfortunately. And the main consensus that I've been seeing is that people really like Limbus because it is a breath of fresh air in the gacha. It's really, like, it's got the same thing that Warframe has got going for it. I know I bring up Warframe a lot. It's because I used to be a Warframe, semi-Warframe streamer. It's kind of the thing that kickstarted the channel, getting, like, a lot of where it is now. But, few gachas are doom and gloom types. Yeah, there's not a lot of them with a similar tone. What? Oh. Well, that's a little sad. I've used up all my Ekfallen.
You can hop.
We will pop a box. But, its gacha system is very forgiving, all things considered, because you can grind and get anything that you want in the gacha. You can grind. Some gacha games you can't grind, you just have to pay. Basically pay to win. But in this game you can grind and get it. The story is really, really good, and it's really unique compared to other gachas. The art style is really good compared to other gachas. And whilst the game has fan service in it, little bits of fan service, it's not all just like sex, 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 sex. Like, sure, we got Rhodia, and a lot of Rhodia's ideas are, you know, a lot of Rhodia's ideas are like that. House of Spiders is a good one to bring up for this, because, like, it literally strips out of the Iron Maiden, but no bits are showing. It's very tasteful. It's hot in a tasteful way, and not just, like, a raunchy TNA everywhere. It's the perfect storm from when it's released to be, like, a very distinct and interesting gacha game. Not only that, but Project Moon itself already had a big fandom before launching Limbus from Lobotomy Corporation and Library of Arena. So they had that backing that made Limbus push forward. Not only that, but you're able to get more into the characters with Limbus than you are in other gacha games. Because, you know, there's usually a rotating roster of characters. And that rotating roster of characters really hinders the ability to actually get attached to them unless you are actively, like, really attached to them. Whereas how Limbus Company is very story-driven, it's easier to get attached to the characters. And to, like, really care about them. Oh, like, textbook, get me another beer. We have someone LARPing as you in chat. Oi, get me another beer. I'm poking fun. If you don't like that joke, I can not make jokes like it. I'm very sorry. I thought it would be funny. I'm very sorry. Yep. We entered the charred mansion. Sinclair led us to the basement. When he opened the door, a long underpass leading to an unknown destination was revealed to us. To think there'd be a tunnel down here.
아마 제 짐작이 맞는다면 이 통로가
So, if my guess is right, this passage should lead to the branch facility.
지하실에 대체 왜 이런 수상한 통로가 있는 거야?
Why are you keeping a shifty shaft in your basement?
원래는 없었어요.
It wasn't here before.
어?
What?
그럼 우리를
Then
어떻게
how'd you
알고
know
지하실로
we
안내한
ought to
건데?
go to the basement?
나침반이 북쪽 방향에 이끌리듯이.
It's
그냥
like how
느낌으로
magnetic
알
fields
수
draw a
있었던
compass needle
것뿐이에요.
towards it. I was brought here by intuition.
그거 아니었나요?
Isn't that what it is?
저희를 가지를 향한
You're bringing us
나침반으로
along to
쓰려고
use us
데리고
as
다니는
sensors
거.
for the bros. Sinclair quietly looked at Faust. Instead of answering him, she strode past him and stood before the door.
재질을 보아하니
Judging from the material, this tunnel seems to have been made relatively recently.
아마
It was likely dug by N-Corp's expeditionary forces when they had occupied the town.
짧은 길은 아닐 거예요.
It won't be a short trip, given this passage was excavated for their use. We will assuredly run into foes on the way. We should move once we are ready.
그렇게 쳐다보지 마세요.
Don't give me that look, Dante.
저는
I'm simply not in the position to comment on it. Oh, so we've got... They're starting to drop hints now. They're starting to drop hints now as to the meaning of why we're here. Ooh, we're starting to get deep in lore! I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited! What character spoiler isn't they LARP as a normal Italian woman who raised an Asian household? Folks, what the fuck?
좋아.
I fucking love lore! Lore, I love lore. Lore is great.
일리 있는 의견이다. 그걸로
I feel like we're getting close to the entrance of the dungeon. We're getting close to the dungeon. I can feel it in my bones. Ooh, using special effects. Nice. Nice. Yes. There'll be a huge surprise at the end. Ooh. I mean, that could be said for any ending. It doesn't narrow much. Oh, you were supposed to not be that high in sanity. The ID system also means they only need to develop a character where they're based from. You don't need to waste time making a new unit marketable either. And to warp it to the story. Exactly. You don't have to shoehorn new characters into the story for no reason.
일리 있는 의견이다. 그걸로 하지. 네 그림은 완성.
That's one of the things I like about the game. It's just really good for a gacha. It's probably my favorite gacha. I'd go as far as to say I like this even more than Uma Musume, which was my top gacha before. I left with Mersault Lines 21. I return with Mersault Lines 21. Truly a Mersault moment. Exactly. A Marcel! Marcel! Unforking. I too am in this episode characters. I love them. Let's see, who is the I am too in this episode character? Ryoshu, Mersault, and Isang. Oh, and this one. I really love how Paper Moon gives us almost the exact identities of the bosses. That is also really fun. I love it when games incorporate their bosses into, like, things later on. It just adds a nice bit of extra flavor to them. Honglu? Yeah, Honglu. Thank you. I also really like the way they do certain IDs, like, I really do like the concept for Grip Claire, where it's like his quote-unquote bad end, where it's he stayed and he actually joined the one who grips and is going fucking insane in real time as you play with him. And that plays in with his gimmick. Why changing the way you say Morsul to make you speak like France? I used to know a little bit of French. I was trying to remember how to say I know a little French in French, but it's been too long. I've lost the memories. It threw off my whole fucking flow. Which is the proper way. Yes. Merci. Je suis like a cream. Je m'appelle Laika Cream. Je suis ferret. Oui. I took French for like a year in high school, and that's all I remember. Je m'appelle Laika Cream. Je suis américaine. Je suis ferret. Je suis VTuber. Oui. Fruit. Magnifique. There we go. Not enough win rating. No. We don't win rate in this house. We only win rate in speedrunning, and we're not speedrunning because I wanted to think Jesse. Hungry, the beautiful cat with homophobia. Jesse VTuber, Jesse. Je suis VTuber. I can't pronounce things really well, but I try. I put effort into it. Interesting? Yes, a little. I took 1 year of French in high school. That's all I remember of what to say. Oh, I also know Je suis amour Gregor. Je suis amour Gregor. I believe that that means I love Gregor. Which I know... Or it might be I am love Gregor. It's broken, but it's there. I can't remember how to say... I love Gregor with Lamau. I am Love Gregor. That's what I think I said. Modern bosses literally recreate classical literary works via their skills. That's really cool. Who is... yes, it is you who is staggered.
불길 속으로
이제야 친해졌네요.
Jesse Armor Gregor. Yeah, pretty much.
혈관의 독재.
Almost sure amour is a noun. I only studied French in school for a grade. It probably is. Again, let's see. I took French in 2018. I was in my junior year of high school, so that was 2018. Which would be 7 to 8 years ago? Because that was the same year that I met Chiron. So it's gotta be like 7 or 8 years ago?
불길 속으로
Hey, Greetlings! Greetlings! Gregnancy! God damn it. I love how we get Greetlings and then Gregnancy. Love that. Oh, it's so hot. It's only gonna get hotter.
파우스트는 이번
For
여행을
reference,
완성했어요.
I'm going to be Jean-Juliet.
마에스트로님께서도 인정할 수밖에
You met a
없어요.
centaur?
완벽한 걸작을. 파시아도 파우스트의
Oh, I just
시각을
realized the
보는
backgrounds! Oh! Is there a way you can zoom out? Or is it just this? Because I can see that that's really cool, and then that's the estate. A little bit of pixelation on the door, but that's fine. And you go underground. Now we're gonna be going out here.
I think it's the dungeon.
Oh, are we at the dungeon?
네.
Oh, it wants us to be level 30, and we're only level 18. Oh! Well, that's a thing. Maybe scroll wheel? Oh, I'll check that when I'm out. Allowing us to zoom out may lead to spoilers in sections you haven't reached yet. Got it. Never mind. The brand facility we entered was not well preserved as the ones we had visited in District 4. It seems N-Corp's Inquisitors have been using the place as their base for a while. Various torture devices and bits of flesh and machinery, like those we saw in town, came into sight. Hold on. You guys know what I gotta do.
Please stop. It hurts so much.
This one speaks of suffering. It must be a false cry. Pay it no mind.
No, the pain, it's real. It's real, I swear.
Did it not hurt to attach these impurities to your flesh? Your consequences not scream as you rejected humanity?
이자가 참회를 하기엔 이미 늦었다.
Enough. This one is too far gone to repent.
보아라. 눈물도 흘리지
Does the
않지
absence of
않는다.
tears not say enough?
거짓 고해라는 것이다.
This one is only pretending to confess.
눈물 흘릴 수 있어. 그러니까. No, wait, I can't shed tears. I couldn't, please.
확인하지 않을 필요까지는 없지 않겠는가?
We can afford to verify, can we not?
물론.
Indeed, for a genuine physician of sorrows suggests humanity.
감사합니다. 정말 감사합니다. Thank you. Thank you so much.
자, 그대의 눈을 들추어 보겠다.
Now we shall lift your eye. Their heretical depravity knows no bounds. They have gone so far as to make vile devices that mimic tear glands. We must see with our true eyes that this is the case. We will let you go if you can confirm that your eye socket is indeed of flesh and blood.
Wait, no, stop.
Huzzah! You heretics. truly are like pests, never alone with the habit of constant obstructing of our great task. You are kindred creatures indeed. Rhodia shrugged when I looked back. What? I wanted to take charge for once. We have entered the dungeon, and with that, we're probably going to be ending stream. Oh. Blockade zone. The chapel. Ooh. Wow, there's a lot of places we can go. We also cannot see. That's interesting. I like that. To window. Confirm, save, progress. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good late evening, good night, and good midnight. Yes, yes, very much, very much, very much. Ugh. That was a Limbus stream. That was a Limbus stream. Ooh, that was a Limbus stream. Oh, that was a stream. Limbus Company! Let's see how much have we gained for... Hey, we're doing pretty good! We're proving pretty good on our way to getting the guy. The Honglu ID. Glory to Limbus, exactly. W stream, good night, guys. Good nights, yes.
Bye, chat.
Oh, no. We're still going just a tiny bit more so I can yap a bit. Just a little bit, though. I think as long as we finish... Yeah, we've got more time. We should be fine. This was truly a Mersault Lines 21 stream. It was a Limbus Company stream. We're just keeping track. Here, I'm gonna move that actually, probably over here from now on. I can't believe we got spoiled with Mersault Lines. It was very good. With Marsul Lines. Event ends in 9 days. Perhaps you can get him to do some mirror dungeons. Probably. I will probably do some mirror dungeons. I want to do some grinding off stream as well. Probably tomorrow I'll do grinding off stream. What do you think of the game? Okay, Canto 1, I loved it because it was Gregor. But it did feel like it was missing something. It was setting things up, at least. And then the second one was very interesting. It was very Rhodia. That's all I could say about it. It's very Rhodia. Canto 3 is peak. Your Honor, it's... Dare I say... It's Peem. It's very Peem. I really enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying it. I love the little subtle details that are in there. I love the aesthetic of that specific dungeon as well. I like how different it is compared to everything else that we've done. I will say, having the first part of it be, like, getting into the corporate area is really interesting. And how different it is compared to is very interesting. How's the word slop going? Word slop is fine. It's Peem and Pame. Peem and Pame. Canto 3 is the first Canto, then Intervallo... Intervallo? Peak doesn't begin until Canto 4, apparently. I think Peak is beginning. I think it's Peak. I love Mersault having 21 lines, exactly. I'm very happy. I'm really having a good time with the game. I'm just hoping I can continue to keep like watching and having fun with it. We got a lot going on. Canto 2 is vital for setting up Canto 3. We went from Canto 1 to Canto 3. It's just repression plus depression, not really breathing any contrast. Exactly. Thank you, Rowdy. That is a perfect way to put it. It's a very Rhodia one. It's Rhodia. It's a nice little breath of fresh air before we get into super serious again. We're climbing to Peak Mountain only to find out it's a mountain range with thousands of peaks. Oh yes, exactly. But yeah. you can actually display your sinners that you have. Nice. I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna set this up real quick as I continue to yap. Understandable. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Put Grip Claire up there. Put you. Put my Otis that I like. We put my Mersu that I like. Next is Depressed Quixote. We'll put you there. It's more than display, it's how you allow others to see your IDs. Ah, got it. Oh, others to use your IDs. Oh, okay. The supporting. Oh, got it. I put all my WAPI in there just to flex that I have all the unlimited. Damn, Rowdy, damn. Hi, Limbus. Thank you, Armo. Thank you. It means a lot to me that people are really enjoying them. I'm really enjoying the game, so I'm like, what could I go up yet? How dare I put you all the way back here? And then I already put Fishmael up. I think Rodion is the last one. We can put those two together. We can put Mom and Dad together. Oh no, no Yisang. No Yisang? I don't have any Yisang, I don't have any Rodia, and I only have one Gregor. That makes me sad. I pulled so much on the Gregor banner and I did not get really any good Gregors. I was very upset. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think that Limbus is very fun. I want to continue playing it. I am also very tired and still a little ill. We won't be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to be running errands and probably installing an air conditioner in my room. So that'll be fun. I'll not be melting, hopefully. We do have a really bad heat wave coming in. So we are like absolutely in dire need of that. Plus, if we get the AC in there, then I can move the fans that are in there into the office so I can still stay cool while streaming. Any Sinner Canto you're interested in? Streamer Pit! Hi, Turtle! It's been a while! Hello! You came in at a really bad time because I'm about to end stream, but hello! It's been a while! Any Sinner Canto you're interested in? I'm interested in Fausts. I don't think Fausts has one yet, but I'm very interested in Fausts. I am also extremely interested in Otis's. I don't believe Otis has one out yet, but I'm super duper, like, interested in what that's gonna look like. Especially because, you know, Otis is based off of Odysseus from the Odyssey, so there's a lot that they could do with that. There's a lot of specific things that they could pull from that. And I am super excited. YouTuber? Yes. VTuber. We got 2 or 3 more months of summer. We're also interested in Faust. I'm interested in the ones that don't have ones currently, I think. Let's see. Is there any other sinners that I'm particularly interested in? Everyone says that I'm interested in Don Quixote's, and I'm also interested... Against my better judgment, I'm interested in Heathcliff's. Just because everyone's like, you're gonna like Heathcliff after his. You're gonna like Heathcliff. I don't think I'm gonna like Heathcliff after his. He's only just started growing on me. We will see. If you look at the base ID, you can see a Trojan. Wait, what? Hold on. You mean here? because this is the base ID. Don Quixote's Canto is the best with the least amount of spoilers. Got it. No one talk about any of the Cantos. Remember, we are saving. We are going to not spoil anything. I hope you've been well. I have been very well. I've been up and down. Press X on the left side. Oh, that's the Trojan horse. Oh, that's really cool. Wait, can I zoom into other people's and see them? Hold on. Like, I can... Yeah, yours is just a cityscape. Yeah, this one has the corpus ingredients. Go to dispenser and look at the IDs of Gregor. I have! I know which ones I want! I know which ones I'm saving for. I know which ones I'm saving for already. See, one of my biggest things is, I'm waiting for Valpurgis Night. Because I really, really want... Where is he? Not that one. He's not coming up in this one, so I'm not sure. But he... Where is he? I thought he was here. Why is he not here? Where is it? Where's the one that I want? Night Owls? I don't know the name. I don't know the name off the top of my head. Any Gregor ID would be really good too. I just like the way he looks in this one. I like the Jesus imagery in that one. That's very nice. This one would just be a guilty pleasure of mine, let's be honest. Another guilty pleasure. Literally any of the Gregors would be nice. Fire Fist is one of them that I would really like. Fire Fist I would really like. Fire Fist is burn, and I do like building burn stacks. I like burn and bleed, so that one, and then... Was it Priest does bleed? Priest is the one that does bleed. So Fire Fist or Priest would be good. Lamp would be really good. And Lamp. Yeah, Lamp. Lamp is the other one. Because Lamp does sinking and burn, which I think is really interesting. Also because, look at him. Look at him. Look at this man. That's my man. Gregor got Gregnant for our sins. I would get Gregnant for Gregor. Let's be honest here. Gregor got a House of Spiders, did he? He has not gotten a House of Spiders yet, I don't think. I don't know that much about House of Spiders, so I don't know. I gotta remember, I am in fact a new player, so I have no clue what everything is. If there's a House of Spiders that would go good with, like, my Faust, I would really like to pull for that. You would like to do the middle team as they do both bleed and burn. Well, let's quickly... Okay. See, the issue is, like, I would like to pull for Rodion or the Heathcliff. But to my knowledge, I don't have the right team builds that would be good for them. Even though, like, holy fuck.
Yeah, they don't quite have a full team.
Yeah.
They're Tremor Burn and they're only 3 Tremor.
Yeah.
Which makes it pretty.
Yeah, exactly. Holiday Otis. Oh. I need not say anything. I also just really like Otis. I like the glaze. They were called Bird Team, aka Fire Fist Gregor. Yeah. But yeah. Anywho's, that's gonna be all for today. I have to go to bed. It is almost 9:30. I have work tomorrow at like 6 a.m., so I gotta go to bed now. Do you already have the Val and Lucio IDs? I don't think so. I am a new player. I only started playing a month ago, and I'm only on Canto 3. Oh! No. No, I don't. I'm not pulling for them. I'm skipping this because they don't have a full team comp build, and because I want to save for Valpurgis Night, so that's coming up. I'm saving for Wulp. Yeah, that's something in media for the next stream. Ooh, very interesting. Very interesting. We will see. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the units that I currently have, but I do want to pull for Wulp just to get some of the rare units. Next stream of Limbus is going to be probably Wednesday night. Yeah, it'll be Wednesday the 1st. I'm gonna probably do some grinding off stream to get more like threads and stuff to up-tie people, as well as some I'll probably try and level everyone up too. At least all of those who aren't. All of those who have IDs, looking at you, Yesong and Rodia, who do not have IDs for me to level up yet. Why is Otis's... Why are you... Oh, because I looked at the thing. Saving up for Gratfaust and Tremor ID build team. That's fair. I want to get a good... I want to do I would like to have a good bleed team and a backup burn team. I think that that would be really nice. Glory to Ferrets and Limbus. Glory to Ferrets and Limbus. Thank you for stream. Thank you for watching. I wouldn't be streaming if it weren't for watching. Extra reminders. Subscribe to the YouTube. Once we hit 1,000, I'm going to do a hand cam stream where I make dessert ramen. I'm gonna make dessert ramen if we hit 1,000 on YouTube. Twitch doesn't have any incentive goals, really, sadly. I haven't set anything for them, but we could look into setting some up. But I focus mainly on the YouTube because the YouTube is, it's there longer. But if we get to 1,000 of you dudes, 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing dessert ramen stream, which will be interesting. There's also... Oh, we're gonna be we're gonna pull another speed run then.
Why?
Maintenance is on Wednesday for us. Theoretically, I could stream Thursday night as well. Food for thought. Actually, streaming Thursday would probably actually be better. Because I don't have my day job Thursday. I do have a thing in the morning that I have to attend to. But, like, that'll be done. That'll be way done before streaming time, usually. Thank you for reminding me. I always forget that it's Wednesday. I always, like, oh yeah, it's on Thursdays. No, it's on Wednesdays for us because we are not in Korean time. But yeah. Keith and Faust is worth spending resources on? Maybe. Maybe. We will see. But yeah. It'll probably be on Thursday then. I might do an intermediary if I feel like it tomorrow or anything like that. But it'll probably be just grinding. We'll start having like episode 8.5, which is just all grinding. There's a teaser for the next update today as well. Ooh. We'll have to watch that then. We'll get to see whose thing it was. That's very interesting. But we'll look into it. We'll look into it. Until then though, we're going to end stream. I'm getting eepy. I have to get ready for my day job tomorrow. And then running errands tomorrow night. So yeah. We will see. If there's a surprise stream on Tuesday or Wednesday, it's just gonna be grinding. It's just gonna be grinding and sitting. It's gonna be, well, trust. Trust. And, yeah. Thank you all so much for joining. I had a lot of fun. Anywho's, bye-byes, 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 bye-byes.